kingdom needs a real ruler.
I know. Dad, put him down. I just really miss you both.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
My Parents Are Monsters is a family-friendly adventure that combines humor, heart, and supernatural elements to tell the story of a young child navigating life with extraordinary parents. The story centers on a bright and curious child who gradually discovers that their parents are not ordinary humans but monsters with secret abilities and responsibilities in a hidden world. Updates suggest that the narrative balances comedic situations with emotional depth, exploring themes of family, identity, acceptance, and the challenges of growing up in an unusual household. From the opening sequences, the film establishes a vibrant tone, blending playful humor with moments of suspense and heartfelt emotion. Creating an engaging story for both children and adults, the protagonist is portrayed as clever, resourceful, and curious. Qualities that allow them to navigate the strange and sometimes chaotic life of having monster parents. Updates indicate that the child's perspective is central to the story, providing relatability and grounding the fantastical elements in real emotions and experiences. As the protagonist learns more about their parents' true nature, they must balance their desire for a normal life with the excitement and challenges of living in a household filled with magical abilities, supernatural creatures, and secret missions. This internal conflict drives much of the narrative, blending humor, suspense, and emotional growth. The parents, who appear ordinary at first, are revealed to possess remarkable powers and responsibilities. Updates suggest that one parent may have abilities related to strength, shape-shifting, or elemental control, while the other brings intelligence, strategy, or mystical knowledge. Their roles are not only central to the family dynamic but also integral to larger conflicts that arise in the story, including protecting the household from external threats or maintaining balance in the hidden supernatural world. The film explores their parenting challenges, showing how even beings with extraordinary powers face dilemmas common to human parents, such as setting boundaries, teaching responsibility, and fostering independence. Conflict arises when external forces threaten the family's secrecy and safety. Updates indicate that antagonists may include other monsters, magical creatures, or human organizations seeking to exploit or control supernatural abilities. The narrative emphasizes suspense and adventure as the family must work together to overcome these threats. Action sequences are designed to be exciting yet appropriate for a family audience, combining chase scenes, clever problem-solving, and displays of magical powers. These encounters reinforce themes of teamwork, creativity, and the importance of trust and collaboration within the family unit. Humor is a significant element throughout the story, with updates suggesting that comedic situations arise from the juxtaposition of the parents' monstrous traits and everyday domestic life. From attempting to cook dinner without causing chaos to hiding magical powers during school events, the film blends slapstick, situational comedy, and witty dialogue. Humor serves not only to entertain but also to highlight character traits and relationships, making the supernatural world feel accessible and enjoyable while maintaining narrative tension and emotional resonance. Character development is central to the narrative, with updates indicating that the protagonist grows in confidence, resourcefulness, and empathy as they navigate their unusual family situation. They learn to appreciate their parents' sacrifices, understand the complexity of their world, and embrace their own emerging abilities or responsibilities. The parents also evolve, showing how love, guidance, and adaptability are essential in raising a child, even when facing extraordinary circumstances. These arcs ensure that emotional growth is intertwined with adventure and action, creating a story that resonates with viewers on multiple levels. The story also explores broader themes of identity, acceptance, and the challenges of being different. Updates suggest that the protagonist encounters peers or societal expectations that challenge their understanding of normalcy and self-worth. Through humor, adventure, and family support, the narrative emphasizes the value of embracing uniqueness and finding strength in differences. This thematic exploration is seamlessly integrated into the plot, providing both entertainment and meaningful reflection. Making the story relevant to audiences of all ages, visual storytelling plays a key role, with updates indicating that the film features imaginative settings, vibrant colors, and creative design for both the mundane world and the hidden supernatural elements. The contrast between ordinary domestic environments and fantastical locations, such as hidden monster lairs, magical schools, or enchanted forests, creates visual interest and reinforces the narrative's themes. Action sequences, magical displays, and family interactions are carefully staged to maximize both visual spectacle and character development, ensuring a cohesive and engaging cinematic experience. Sound design and music enhance both humor and suspense. Updates suggest that whimsical scores accompany lighthearted moments, while tense, dynamic music underscores action sequences and magical confrontations. Sound effects highlight supernatural abilities, environmental hazards, and comedic mishaps, reinforcing narrative clarity and emotional impact. The integration of auditory elements ensures that both the magical and everyday aspects of the story are immersive. Making the audience feel engaged and invested throughout the film, the narrative builds toward a climax that combines action, humor, and emotional resolution. Updates indicate that the family faces a significant threat that tests their unity, resourcefulness, and courage. The protagonist must use intelligence, bravery, and newly acquired skills to help overcome the challenge, while the parents demonstrate both power and parental guidance. The resolution emphasizes the strength of family bonds, the value of trust and cooperation, and the acceptance of oneself and others, leaving audiences with both satisfaction and warmth. Supporting characters, such as friends, mentors, or magical allies, contribute to plot development and character growth. Updates suggest that these figures provide guidance, assistance, and comic relief, enriching the story's world and reinforcing the narrative's central themes. Interactions with these characters create opportunities for both adventure and reflection, highlighting values such as loyalty, empathy, and creative problem-solving. Their inclusion adds depth and variety, making the world of My Parents Are Monsters feel expansive, lively, and engaging. Themes of courage, family unity, acceptance, and responsibility run throughout the story. Updates indicate that the film emphasizes that even in a world filled with extraordinary abilities, the principles of love, respect, and teamwork remain essential. Characters face challenges that require moral decision-making, strategic thinking, and personal growth, blending entertainment with meaningful lessons. Humor, action, and heart are balanced to create a narrative that appeals to children while providing depth and engagement for adult viewers. Making it a truly family-oriented adventure, action sequences are designed to be visually dynamic yet emotionally grounded. Updates suggest that the family uses both wit and powers to overcome challenges, emphasizing creativity, quick thinking, and collaboration. Each sequence reinforces character traits and narrative stakes, ensuring that excitement serves the story rather than distracting from it. The pacing alternates between humor, suspense, and action, maintaining engagement while allowing for emotional development and thematic exploration. The story's resolution brings both adventure and emotional arcs to a satisfying conclusion. Updates indicate that threats are neutralized, family relationships are strengthened, and the protagonist gains confidence and a deeper understanding of their unique circumstances. Parents demonstrate adaptability and wisdom, reinforcing the narrative's emphasis on love, guidance, and teamwork. The ending also leaves room for future adventures, suggesting that while immediate conflicts are resolved, the family's extraordinary life continues, promising further excitement, humor, and growth. Ultimately, My Parents Are Monsters delivers a captivating blend of humor, adventure, supernatural excitement, and emotional resonance. Updates suggest that the film balances playful comedy with meaningful exploration of family dynamics, identity, and courage. Through the journey of a young protagonist and their extraordinary parents, audiences experience laughter, suspense, and heartfelt moments, making it both entertaining and enriching. The narrative emphasizes that family, love, and acceptance are as powerful as any supernatural ability, creating a story that is engaging, memorable, and universally appealing for audiences of all ages. Audiences of all ages.